But I want to talk about the mistakes women are making when they are diagnosed with ovarian cysts and fibroids, okay? We're going to talk about both. I see this mistake in both women who have been diagnosed with fibroids or ovarian cysts, or both. Some people have both, okay? So if you have fibroids or ovarian cysts, this is the live for you. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been diagnosed with fibroids. Hey, Jessica. Happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday. Hope that you're doing amazing. Hope that you're enjoying your birthday, okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you have fibroids. Put a 2 in the chat if you've been diagnosed with ovarian cysts, okay? We're going to talk about it today. What top mistakes that women that have these issues. Okay, hi. I feel like I say her name wrong. I'm sorry. Malaysia. Is that how to say it? If I say it wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. As you guys are coming in, you're welcome. You're welcome. Happy birthday. This is an amazing day to have a birthday. So hope that you're doing amazing. Okay. Malaysia. Sorry. Malaysia. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So as you guys are coming in, like the video. If you're on YouTube, tap the like button. Let's talk about the top mistakes women are making when they've been diagnosed with fibroids, when they've been diagnosed with cysts. I'm seeing this all too often, and it's really getting in the way of your healing journey. It's making your situation worse. It's making your fibroids and cysts grow even larger. So these are things you have to know, okay? Because we're not trying to do things that are going to worsen our health. We're trying to do things that are actually going to, like I said, heal your body, right? And I see these mistakes being made too often times when women are being diagnosed with fibroids or cysts, whether they're on their healing journey or not. They're making these mistakes. I have a lot of mistakes today. Hopefully we get through all of them. If not, we'll do a part 2, okay? But I hope you guys are doing amazing. We've had some new clients in our 6-week experience, so I'm excited. All right, we have new clients, and we're actually going to, hi Kia. Hi, hope that you're doing amazing. We're actually going to I'm taking one more person, by the way, from my 6-week womb healing experience. By the way, I'm taking one more client today, because I said that I was gonna close the enrollment yesterday. I said one more today. If you feel inclined, if you feel aligned to it, you want to work with me for 6 weeks to powerfully transform the health of your womb, let's go. Okay, the 6-week womb healing experience is for you. We'll take one more. That's it. And it's today. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. So let's talk about the top mistakes women are making who are being diagnosed with, hold on. It's always something crazy on YouTube. Okay. Let's get him out of here. Okay. So if you're on YouTube, click the like button. Click the like button if you are on YouTube. Hi, Tosha. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's talk about the top mistakes women who have fibroids, women who have cysts are making, that are getting in the way of their healing journey, that are making their situation a lot worse, okay? So I want to say this, okay? This one's going to be a little controversial. So when women are diagnosed with fibroids, when women are diagnosed with cysts, okay? I didn't even introduce myself. I always forget to do that. I'm so sorry, because some of you guys are new to my platform, okay? So, hi and welcome, everyone. Hope that you guys are doing amazing. Hope everybody's doing great, okay? My name is Sasha. I am a holistic womb specialist. Let me make that clear, so you guys won't think I'm just talking to talk and don't know what I'm talking about. No, I'm a holistic womb specialist. What I do is I help women who have fibroids, cysts, endometriosis, infertility, any other reproductive health issues. And I help them get to the root of these issues. I help them get to the root of these issues. I help them get to the emotional root cause and the physical root cause in order to fully heal from fibroids, in order to fully heal from cysts, endometriosis, adenomyosis, get pregnant naturally, and so on and so forth, okay? So I help women actually get to the root of, like I said, their fibroids, get to the root of their cysts, get to the root of these issues, and not, perpetually go through life having surgeries, medications. I actually help women heal, okay? I help women heal. In case you're new here, okay? In case you're new here, I love putting the power back into women's hands. And I'm live on 2 platforms, just to let you guys know, in case you see me looking away, YouTube and TikTok. I love what I do, and I love putting the power back into women's hands when it comes to their health, when it comes to their healing. Because guess what? If you, like I said, one way to take away your power is diagnose you with something and not tell you how to heal it, number one, and have you thinking that you have no control over your issue, because you have all the control, okay? So, and that's what so many women think. So many women think that they have no control over their fibroids. They can't heal their body. They think that they're going to be diagnosed with this forever unless they cut it out, and that's not true. Or take out their uterus, even worse, right? And that's not true, right? So it's really important that you understand that. If you are watching me on YouTube, I just want you guys to know, feel free to click the link and subscribe to my email list. If you're watching me from, again, TikTok, get on my email list, okay? So, hi, evening. I have my, okay. So put a 1 in the chat if you have fibroids. If you're on YouTube, put a 1 in the chat if you have fibroids. YouTube or TikTok, and TikTok. Put a 2 in the chat if you have ovarian cysts, okay? So we're talking about fibroids and ovarian cysts here. The top mistake. Okay, thank you. I see some 1s. Okay, I see some 1s. Okay. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, TikTok. So okay. So some of us, it looks like most women have fibroids. It looks like I could be wrong, most women have fibroids. Put a 1 in the chat if you have fibroids. Put a 2 in the chat if you have ovarian cysts, okay? And we have our ovarian cyst 2-day workshop, healing ovarian cysts naturally, actually this Wednesday and Thursday. I keep forgetting to announce that. But I'm excited about that, okay? So if you have not checked that out, if you have ovarian cysts, check it out, okay? It'll be so good. Now, the top mistakes women are making with these issues. Number 1, only searching for answers from your doctor. That's number 1. I just had 11 fibroids removed last Thursday. Okay, you're in the right place, Vonna, because listen, you must be new here. I'm sure that you're new here, but if you have listen to anybody that's had fibroids removed. You need to listen, because a lot of you guys, this is why you guys have to understand, fibroids, surgery does not get to the root of the issue. This is why women regrow fibroids after surgery easily, right? Sometimes within even months, easily. We had somebody, again, like I keep saying this, last year, that had the surgery, July, November, she was back with fibroids. Like, you're new here. Okay. Welcome if you're new. Get on the email list as well. Click the link in my bio, get on the email list. These surgeries are not going to prevent you from getting fibroids again. And remember, if you've had surgery, you haven't got to the root of the issue, you haven't addressed your hormones, you still have what created the fibroids inside. They only took out the fibroids. So that's why it's so easy to get fibroids again and again and again, right? So I want you guys to get out of this habit of having these surgeries and actually heal your body. So you don't have to have surgeries. You don't have to have horrible periods. We don't have to go down this road again. Okay? It's so many women that have fibroids they've grown back. So if we've already had surgery, then what we have to be doing is healing our bodies. We gotta heal our wombs. We gotta get our hormones balanced. These things has to be done, because you have to still get to the root of the issue why you develop fibroids. That has to be done. You still have to get to the roots of the issue when you've had surgery, okay? You still got to do it. Because some people think, I had surgery, I'm in the clear. No, ma'am. You are in red zone right now. If you've had surgery, you're in red zone. What you do right now matters, okay? And if you don't want to get fibroids or ovarian cysts, again, then we have to get to the root of the issue. You got to heal your body, or else it's going to either manifest into new fibroids or another reproductive health issue, or another estrogen dominant issue, okay? So hopefully I'm clear, okay? Hopefully I'm clear. Now, if the mistakes women make, only searching for answers from doctors. This one is really important, right? As somebody that's in the holistic field, right? It's important to, I'm not saying that, I want to make this clear. I know I've said this in some videos that, a lot of doctors are stupid. I don't want to say that anymore. I'm not saying they're stupid, right? But what I am saying is that a lot of them are not giving you the root cause. They're only giving you surface level answers. They're telling you it's genetic. They're offering you surgery, which again does worse on the back end, but that's another conversation, right? They're offering you things that are not going to get to the root of the issue. Okay, some of you guys, let me know in the chat. Have you guys been through it with doctors where they tell you to try this birth control, try this, try that? Are they actually helping you heal? TikTok, what's going on with the likes? Can we get more likes on TikTok? What's going on? What's going on? Because I'm giving you information that your doctors are not even giving you. I'm giving you information that a lot of you guys are not even getting. Okay? So can we tap on the screen, TikTok? All I got to do is tap on the screen. Can we get the likes up to at least 500, 1,000, something? Okay? I guess I'll just wait. All right, YouTube, make sure you guys like the button as well. All you have to do is tap on the screen. I promise you it's free. Okay, I promise you it's free. Okay, it's an exchange of energy. I'm getting on here for free, giving you guys information. Get on here almost every day. Well, I skipped a couple days, but get on here almost every day. Thank you for the ones. Let's get it to 1,000. Come on, like. Thank you, Carolyn, for liking the video. Thank you. Don't play with yourself for liking the video. Thank you. All you have to do is tap. It's free. Let's get it to 1,000. Let's get it to 1,000 because the likes are just looking horrible right now, and we're like already 10 minutes in. At least 1,000. Okay. So it's important that you understand. Listen, we have to start searching for answers for more holistic spaces. If they're not telling you how to heal your womb, if they're not telling you how to get to the root cause of fibroids, if they're not telling you how did you even develop fibroids, if they're not telling you this, if they're not giving you this information, right? If your doctor's not letting you know how you develop fibroids, then you're like, oh, it's genetic. Like, stop looking for surface level answers when it comes to healing yourself, when it comes to your body, when it comes to why you develop health issues, right? There are deeper reasons for that. So if we develop fibroids or cysts, there's a lot of waste in the body. Our hormones are out of balance, right? We have to, so it's important that you understand this, because if not, you're going to be on this perpetual thing where you're always chasing your symptoms. You got to understand what's going on with your body when you've been diagnosed with fibroids or cysts, okay? Our hormones are out of balance. We're dealing with lots of waste in the body. Our systems, our elimination organs are backed up, right? The liver is overloaded. So if you don't understand that, you're not going to understand you're not going to understand why you were diagnosed. You're not going to understand what's going on with your body. It's just going to be a lot of lack of clarity, okay? So it's important that you understand what's actually going on with you when you've been diagnosed with these issues. Adenomyosis, what's the cause? Number one is estrogen dominance. We're talking about fibroids and cysts now, but number one is estrogen dominance. The same thing with fibroids, ovarian cysts. Doctors told me fibroids have an unknown. That's not true. And this is the thing. A lot of doctors you have to understand, with Western doctors, they're learning from a system that's not there to heal you, right? I'm not going to blame doctors. I'm going to blame the big pharma. I'm going to blame the medical system. The system is not really them, because some of them don't know any better. They only know what they've been taught, okay? So it's a business to keep people sick. It's a business to keep you a lifetime customer. So they're not going to give you, unfortunately, they haven't learned real answers. When it comes to women's reproductive health, they're not taught in school really much about the reproductive system, right? So they don't understand, they don't understand the reproductive system at all, okay? Yeah, it's exactly, Jessica, exactly, it's a business, right? So what do I need to do? That's the wrong approach. We're going to get to that. That's the wrong approach, because it's not only estrogen that's out of balance when you have fibroids. So that's the role. You can't go just straight to the sex hormones. You got to take care of the foundational hormones. I always talk about that, right? So we want to look for little quick fix things to get rid of these issues, and that's not how it works, right? We have to, like I said, approach this from a transformational standpoint. If you have been diagnosed with fibroids or cysts, the way you've been living your life is not conducive to your healing, right? So it's important to understand. We have to get to the root of the issue. Teach me, I'm listening. Listen, we're staying on topic here. I'm not just talking to one person, okay? I'm appreciative. I appreciate you that you're here, but I'm not just talking to one person. So I'm staying on topic, okay? So we're talking about fibroids and adenomyosis. If you want to learn more, click the link in my bio. Join my email list. Okay? Now, if you understand, I get it. You love your doctor, they're great. But when it comes to reproductive health, there's only limited information that your doctor knows. They don't understand why fibroids, most of them, I'm not talking about all doctors, majority don't understand why fibroids develop, right? They think it's just genetic. That's what I was told when I was diagnosed years ago, right? They don't understand that this is something that came from your lifestyle. This is something that, again, came from, your diet, your lifestyle, your environmental, toxins, things like that. They don't understand what's going on in the body when they were diagnosed with. They don't understand that. So it's important that you understand that they're only going to give you surface level surface level answers. You know, oh, it's genetic. Oh, here, do the surgery. Surgery actually on the back end worsens the problem. You feel better for a little bit, yeah, because you got the fibroids out, but you still have the fibroids are just a symptom. They're a symptom of a bigger problem going on in the body. So people think when they remove the fibroids, everything is great. That's not how it works. This is why women develop multiple fibroids over and over again. They've had 3 surgeries, 4 surgeries. It makes no sense to have surgery when you've had fibroids. Been down that road before. They grow right back, right? So you got to get to the root of the issue, okay? My hormones are crazy since I was a teen. I'm in my 30s now. A lot of women had crazy, like they had hormones that were out of balance since they got their first period, but they did not know, okay? Esme, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Can you listen? That's enough accent. You've asked enough questions. Can you listen now, okay? Listen to the if you want to learn more, I have programs and courses for that, okay? I'm teaching now about the top mistakes women that have fibroids and cysts make, okay? So you keep asking these different questions. Stay on topic, okay? I have a video about how to get to the root. I have multiple videos on that. Go to my YouTube channel. I have hundreds of videos, okay? Birth control is birth control is the worst thing you could do when you have fibroids. It's the worst thing you can do when you have fibroids, okay? So I want you guys to understand. We got to get to the you're literally taking something that's infusing your body with synthetic hormones every single day. That's wild. Synthetic fake hormones. They're not the same hormones that your body actually recognizes. You can't do that. That's worsening the issue on the back end, and it's stopping you from ovulation, which is very healthy for your body, okay? Started birth control at the age of, everybody get off the birth control. If you're watching this and you're on birth control, get off of it. It's not balancing your hormones, and stop looking for temporary quick fixes. We want to heal the body. Stop looking to feel good temporarily, okay? We got to get out of that. We got to start thinking about our health long term. A lot of people think about their health just today. How do I feel today? What about a year from now? What about 6 months from now? What about 10 years from now? That birth control, like I said, it destroys your body on the back end. I'm telling you this right now. Even if you don't feel the effects right now. Do you know what birth control does to you? Most people don't know. They don't do the deep research to find out. They just listen to, again, doctor, only searches for answers from doctor. Let me tell you guys something. I'm talking to YouTube and TikTok. Even the things you don't know, you're responsible for. So the doctor is telling you something. You still have to do your own research. You can't just take things. Even what I say, don't take it at just face value. Do your own research, right? And also, you can't really see. Unfortunately, you can't really see this with doctors. But have they healed anybody? Because I'm not going to anybody that's a doctor if they haven't healed anybody. That's just me. Why am I going to you for? They haven't healed anybody with this condition. Have you healed somebody permanently? Then why are you listening to them? Have you actually made anybody's situation better, or you just made people feel better in the moment with the medications? No, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to anybody that cannot heal me. That's ridiculous. Okay, doesn't have the proof to back it up. So another thing is, a lot of women ignore their symptoms. This one is huge. A lot of women ignore the symptoms of fibroids. They ignore the symptoms of cysts way too long. A lot of women will wait till these fibroids get huge, over 10 centimeters, 15 centimeters before they want to actually take action and do something. That doesn't make any sense, right? I'll understand if you don't find out until they're so big, but their signs and symptoms are there. They're there. Look at this is why I do master classes all the time about the menstrual cycle. A lot of you guys don't even know what a healthy menstrual cycle looks like. A lot of times your body was showing you signs for years, but you are normalizing sickness. You've been normal. You don't even know what a healthy menstrual cycle looks like. A lot of times your body was showing you signs for years, but you are normalizing sickness. You've been normal. You don't even know what a healthy menstrual cycle looks like. A lot of times your body was showing you signs for years, but you are normalizing sickness. You've been normalizing what is actually sickness, what is imbalance in the body. You've been normalizing that over and over again, and it's actually to your own detriment. You don't know what it feels like. Most people don't, unfortunately, especially with the society that you've been normalizing what is actually sickness, what is imbalance in the body. You've been normalizing that over and over again, and it's actually to your own detriment. You don't know what it feels like. Most people don't, unfortunately, especially with the society that we're in today, right? So stop ignoring your symptoms. They're not going to go away. And we use the excuse, oh, I'm so busy, I have a lot going on. When it comes to your health, like, how are you too busy to address your health? That's crazy to me. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. You have nothing, right? So instead of allowing the situation to get so bad, there's people that have, fibroids that are the size of a watermelon. And my question is, why would you let it get that big before you did something about it? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Literally nothing. You have nothing if you don't have your health. So stop ignoring your symptoms. If you know that you have, some people wait until they're literally bleeding out. They have fibroids and they're bleeding out. They're in an emergency room before they come to work with me. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me, right? That's crazy. Like, I would get it if you are discovering me when things get really bad, but some people have been following me for years, and again, they won't work with me until it gets so bad. Then they're like, oh, I gotta do something about it. That's crazy. That's a lack of self-love. I will say that right now, right? So stop ignoring your situation. Do whatever you can to better it when it comes to your health. Stop ignoring your health. Stop ignoring your heavy periods. A lot of you guys, your period is too heavy. Your period is so heavy, but you ignore. Why is your period over 4 days long? Why are you dealing with like these things like bloating and breast tenderness and all of these things? It doesn't make any sense. Why are you not getting help? Why are you not healing your body? Why? Some of you guys can't sleep at night, right? These are the signs your body is showing you that it's out of balance. Don't ignore them because they're only going to get louder. Your body will do what it can to try to get your attention. But a lot of you guys have been ignoring it for years, and it gets worse. And you wonder, you think it's your body working against you, but you're actually working against your own body. My daughter has an 8-centimeter fibroid, but her stomach is huge and tight. Yeah, fibroids will do that to you. Fibroids will do that to you. I'm not sure how old your daughter is, but little girls are getting diagnosed with fibroids younger and younger. I'm hearing 15, high school now, and it's an epidemic. Fibroids and cysts. Okay, so another thing too. So stop waiting to take action. She's 28. Okay, stop waiting to take action as well. Stop waiting to take action when it comes to your health. A lot of you guys, like I said, you've been diagnosed with fibroids. What are you doing now? What are you doing right now to get rid of it? It's not just food. It's food, yes, but it's not only food. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now to heal your body? Okay. What are you doing right now? If you've been diagnosed with fibroids or cysts, what are you doing right now? And why, if you're not doing anything, why? It's not about you just researching, because some of you guys have been researching for years. What are you doing to help heal your body? Okay? You actually have to take action. And sometimes you've been researching these things for years with no results. It doesn't make any sense. And not taking any action. A lot of times you were researching to the point of analysis paralysis. Like you're frozen. You can't do anything. It doesn't make any sense. Research is great. Please research, but at the same time, make sure that you're actually learning and you're implementing what you're researching. So many people will sit there and research their lives away and not implement anything. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, okay? So it doesn't make any sense. So be sure to actually, when you research, take action. Like, take some action, right? And make sure, too, that the action that you're taking, let me make this clear as well, because make sure that it's addressing the root cause of the situation. Make sure the research is addressing the root cause. You're not just researching for, and exactly, health is nothing. It's nothing to play with. It's nothing to play with, but too many people are playing with their health because they don't understand that their womb health is a huge, if your womb is, again, out of balance, if you're dealing with heavy bleeding, fibroids, ovarian cysts, a lot of you guys don't, or endometriosis, any issues with the womb, you don't understand how that's an indication of how where you are health-wise. The menstrual cycle is the body's fifth vital sign for women. A lot of women don't understand that's where they are health-wise. So if you have fibroids, your health is compromised. You're not healthy. Because a lot of women will say, well, I have fibroids and endometriosis and I'm healthy. There's no such thing. These things cannot exist in a healthy body. Hey, Marsh. They cannot exist in a healthy body. Okay? So now that our health is compromised, what are we doing to heal our bodies? Okay? So don't wait to take action. That's the number one. That should be the top. That's the number one mistake I see with women. They wait to take action when it comes to their health. And that's an indication. I'm so sorry, it's going to offend some people. That's the indication of how you really feel about yourself. You'll make excuses. You're like, well, I don't have time, and you'll make all those excuses in the world, but that's the indication of how you feel about yourself, right? When you don't take action, when you know this is an issue, okay? Failure, another thing is too, failure to address hormones. Failure to address hormones, okay? This is one that's huge. Because if you have fibroids, if you have ovarian cysts, your hormones are out of balance. Same thing with adenomyosis, endometriosis. These things, and your hormones are responding to the environment in your body. Your hormones are responders. They're responding to the environment in your body, okay? So when you're failure to address hormones, if you have fibroids or ovarian cysts or any reproductive health issue, and you're not addressing your hormonal health first, you're doing it wrong. And I'm not just talking about the sex hormones, because if you understand and know the hormone hierarchy, which I teach in my programs, courses, and also I talked about it a little bit in my free masterclass last week. If you don't understand the hormone hierarchy, there's a way to heal your hormones. And what you do every day matters. We can't just take a pill and think we're going to be healed. We can't just take a couple of supplements and think that we're going to be healed. That's not how healing works. We're looking for... It's like we've been trained by, again, the Western medical system. We've been trained to look for healing in a bottle, like in a pill bottle. So now instead of medications, people are looking at supplements. It doesn't make any sense. But what changes are you making in your everyday life? You are speaking the truth. The doc will never tell you exact. Thank you. And y'all like the video. Tap the screen, because I teach you guys. I'm trying to awaken something in you so you can get it, because a lot of people don't get it. Okay, so like the video. Again, your doctor's not telling you this. Tap on the screen, like the video. Can we get the likes up? If you're on YouTube, click the like button. It's free. It's free, okay? And if you guys like and enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe to my email list. Click the link in my bio to subscribe. If you are on YouTube, you'll see my link up there. Go ahead and subscribe in the chat box. All right, so here's the thing. You got to adjust your hormones. Your hormones are out of balance by default if you have fibroids or ovarian cysts. Let me make that very clear, because a lot of women don't talk about their hormones when they have these issues. They just talk about the fibroids. They think the issue is only the fibroids, okay? So my services are virtual. I'm everywhere. My services are virtual, right? So I have clients in 4 different countries right now. Right, UK, India, Canada, and the US. So it doesn't matter where I am. I'm on planet Earth. Okay. Did you say the hierarchy of him? No. There's a hierarchy of hormones. Right. There's a hormone hierarchy, and you have to, before you even get to the sex hormones, you have to address the fundamental pieces first. Right. If we don't address the insulin and cortisol, which are out of balance when you have fibroids. And I explain that deeper in my master classes and things like that. If you don't address those first, forget it. You can't just go straight to the sex hormones, right? This is why when people take things like DIM and all that stuff, it doesn't work. Like they're not getting to the root of the issue. So you got to get to the root. Why are my hormones out of balance? Get to the root of it. Stop just dealing with things surface level. Your hormones are not, you can't look at your body. It's cutting out on YouTube. YouTube, can you guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me on YouTube. Can you guys hear me on TikTok? It's so important for you to know that. It's so important for you to realize that when it comes to fibroids, ovarian cysts, when it comes to, okay, you guys can hear me. Okay, can you guys hear me on YouTube? Put a 1 in the chat. YouTube is quiet today. I don't know what's going on. Okay, but thank you guys on TikTok. When you guys have these issues, there's a lot going on in the body. The fibroids and the cysts, that's not the problem. The problem is what created them. So think deeper. What created these problems? Okay, you can hear me? Okay, perfect. Can you guys hear me on YouTube? Okay, let me know. I don't know if it's frozen. Hello, YouTube. Okay, so another thing too. Okay, so another mistake women who have fibroids and ovarian cysts make is not eating a womb-friendly diet. Okay, I always thought it stemmed from genetics. That's what the doctors will tell you. I'm not saying, okay, here's the thing, right? So when you have fibroids, when you have cysts, yes, we can pass that down, right? But we pass down what is called estrogen dominance. We do pass on toxins to our children. We do. That's why I don't understand how women that have fibroids, we're going to get to that too, are so desperate to have a baby at the moment while they have the fibroids and not trying to heal their bodies. It doesn't make any sense to me, but we're going to get to that. That's another mistake. So we have to get your body should be at its optimum level of health if we're trying to, number one, conceive. So preconception matters just as much as, when you're pregnant matters just as much. A lot of people don't know that, but that's the truth, right? So preparing your body, getting your body healthy, getting your mind healthy, that's important as well. We understand, and I think in this society, we understand about addressing our traumas. We understand about doing shadow work and all these things, but nobody's talking about getting their bodies healthy before you give life, right? So you're just passing down toxins to your child. So if you haven't, I'm talking especially to women that want to have children, or even if you don't want to have children, right? Still getting to the root of the issue and not passing along just, again, toxins to the child. So this is why you see little girls get their period early sometimes, like before the age of 13, now more than ever. Before, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, that wasn't a thing. Nobody got their period before the age of 13. Barely. It was there. Now it's normal. 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, these are little girls. They're not even teenagers yet, and they're getting their period. They're getting their cycle. And they're having really bad cycles. From heavy bleeding to throwing up during their cycle to these week-long cycles, right? These are the same little girls that grow up to have fibroids, fertility issues, endometriosis. And I'm not wishing that on them, because if they heal their bodies, they're not going to have those things. But you as a mother are responsible for helping, first of all, healing yourself, and then also healing your children, okay? You're responsible for that, okay? This is why we have to pass on health and stop passing on sickness. A lot of you guys you guys are continuously passing down generational sickness, generational womb issues. Why does everybody in your family has fibroids? Why does everybody in your family have cysts or endometriosis or heavy bleeding? You just oh, well, it's genetic. There's nothing I can do. That's not true. And you know that. That's not true. You can heal your body so you're not continuously passing down sickness. Okay? So there's that. So it's not that it's not genetic, because some people are more predisposed to fibroids. Some people are more predisposed to cysts. But guess what? You don't have to turn that gene on to actually get those things. Do you guys know that? You don't have to get these things. And genetics a lot of times is a lazy excuse it's a lazy excuse. It's the laziest excuse ever. Because it doesn't matter what's in your genes. If it depends on your lifestyle, your diet, your mindset. It depends on how you are living your life. You are not wishing but saying the real cause of the problem. Yeah. A lot of people don't want to take that responsibility. Oh, it's me. And I get it. Right? We want to be like, oh, it happened to me. There's nothing I can do. That's easier, right? That's easier. A lot of women don't want to take the responsibility to know, no, it was you. And people don't understand. There's freedom in that. There's freedom in realizing I have control. I have control over my health. But a lot of people don't want that freedom, because that holds them accountable. And they don't want that accountability. They don't want it. They'd rather just eat trash and, or just live a trash lifestyle. Okay? So, there's that. So also too, not eating a womb-friendly diet. I don't care if you're vegan, vegetarian, this, that, I don't care what, carnivore, whatever. Is it a diet that's going to help heal your womb? Ask yourself that. Okay? Because if it's not, then all these labels don't matter. Okay? All these labels don't matter. Is it a healing diet? Or is it a diet filled with processed crap? Or is it a diet that's overloading your liver and your digestive system even more? Okay? So call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. Eating to heal or eating to, to get health issues. Which one is it? Which one is it? Eating to grow feed your fibroids, or you eating to heal? It's two ways. Which way are you going? It doesn't matter if you're vegan, this and that. All these fancy labels, like, I don't really care about them, right? It was me eating processed foods. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that they're the cause of their own problems, right? Even adults, they don't want to take that responsibility, but we have to, especially when it comes to women. We don't want to take the responsibility that we are the cause of our own problems. We want to be able to put it on everybody else. Oh, it was, the man in your life, or that wasn't your life. It was that person. It was that person. It was my mama. A lot of women don't want to know. They don't want to admit. They don't want the responsibility of actually being the ones that cause their own issues. But it's the truth. I'm sorry. If you're an adult, it's you. But you can also empower yourself to heal, to fix your problems as well. Okay? I learned to say no to anything that will add to the problem at hand. Absolutely. You should. So this one is going to piss people off. So I saw Ellie in here. You say you couldn't hear me on YouTube. I don't know what's going on YouTube. Nobody said anything on YouTube, so I don't know if I should cut it off. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know if you guys are on YouTube too and you guys can hear me. Another thing too. And I want to say this for ladies that have cysts, ovarian cysts, PCOS, if you're dealing with endometriomas, which are the blood-filled cysts, we have our 2-day workshop eliminates ovarian cysts naturally is Wednesday and Thursday, okay? At 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It comes with the replays. I'll be teaching you how to get rid of ovarian cysts naturally, okay? It doesn't matter what type of ovarian cyst you have, or even if you have cysts in your breast, it doesn't matter what type of cyst that you have, okay? The link is in my bio. Eliminate ovarian cysts naturally. 2-day workshop. We start on Wednesday. If you're watching from YouTube, click the link in the description box, or actually the link in the chat box. You'll see it, okay? Join. It's only $99. I'm teaching you how to get rid of cysts naturally for $99. You can't beat that, okay? So join if you haven't registered already, okay? It's gonna be a really amazing, powerful workshop. We had a 5-day live course on fibroids a couple weeks ago, and people have told me that they've already experienced a difference. So listen, if you have ovarian cysts or endometriomas or PCOS, I forgot to mention that, and you don't show up to this, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Now, it's in 2 days, and even if you're not there on the Zoom call, you get the replays, okay? So, trying to get pregnant is another mistake that women that have fibroids make, okay? Trying to get pregnant is another mistake that women that have fibroids make. The reason I say that is because when you have fibroids, again, we're dealing with a health issue. We're dealing with tumors. We're dealing with lots of toxins in the body. We're dealing with lots of waste in the body, right? So you want to spend 3 to 6 months. It doesn't, it depends on the person and where their health is. Get healthy. Shrink these fibroids. And then go on your journey to trying to get pregnant. It'll be a lot easier then. Trust me. So if you have fibroids and, your fibroids are growing as the baby's growing, then it's so important. It's scary. It becomes a situation of high, like you're dealing with a high risk pregnancy, right? Most women are high risk that have fibroids, they get pregnant, they're high risk, and they have to have a C-section, right? That's a scary situation to put yourself into knowingly. Now, if you have to have an emergency C-section, I get it, whatever. But knowingly going into pregnancy, knowing you have fibroids and not taking the time to heal your body first, okay? It doesn't make any sense. And it's backwards. And it's actually selfish because you're putting I want a baby so bad, you're putting your wants over the health of your own child. Okay? Because if a baby's in a womb with fibroids, there's some people that have we don't understand fibroids a lot of times grow when we're pregnant because of the higher hormone levels. So they can grow rapidly, they can multiply rapidly, okay? They can start off as 1, and then during the pregnancy, it can go to 4. This happened many times. So a lot of babies are not even able to turn over in the womb, move around too much in the womb because fibroids are in the way. So you're birthing a baby that's literally has been in survival mode for most of the time. It's been that's been in your uterus. That's crazy to me. To go into pregnancy knowingly, to try to get pregnant knowingly, you have fibroids. It's diabolical. Okay, I missed out on that because I found your channel 2 days ago, and I'm grateful to the universe. Yes, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And when you guys find my channel, share it. If you guys enjoy my channel, share it with other women that have fibroids, that have other reproductive health issues as well. Share, because a lot of women are out here confused. They don't understand what's going on with their bodies. They're lost. Okay, I wish somebody like me was present online when I was going through my issues with fibroids. I wish. Okay, so share the information. If you're on YouTube, I don't even know if YouTube is still working. If you're on YouTube, share the video, okay? And the replay will be on YouTube, ladies. And you guys can click the link in my bio to join my YouTube channel, because we don't know how long TikTok will be here until they decide to ban it again. Maybe it'll be permanent this time, okay? I have shared your link with friends. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, share it with other people that's going through these issues, okay? That's open to healing holistically or learning more, okay? Now, another thing, too, is neglecting physical activity or movement with fibroids. And I get it. I'm not saying that physical activity on its own heals fibroids. It doesn't, right? But you have to understand that your lymphatic system is compromised when you have fibroids. Your lymphatic system is compromised. So you do want to move your body when you have, you do want to move your lymphatic system, even if it's just gentle movement. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. The best exercises with fibroids are Pilates, yoga, things that strengthen the pelvic area, things that, again, help you with, help you calm the mind, help you have a deeper mind to body connection. Because a lot of women, again, they live in their heads, overthinking and stressing and this and that. They're never in their bodies. So what yoga and Pilates and things like that, such as that, can help you do is to be more so in the body, right? Same thing with ballet and things like that, to be more so in the body, right? So there's that. So that's if you're neglecting physical activity, add that to your regimen, okay? Even if it's just walking, something. Don't just, like I said, sit, because we live such sedentary lifestyles. A lot of people live sedentary lifestyles where there's barely any movement. That's the worst thing you can do when you have fibroids and cysts, right? Even if you're having cramps, even if you're feeling awful, just walk. If that's the best you can do, just do that. Just do that. Do something. Don't just sit there, right? Even just stretching is good. That's the best you can do. Do something, right? But moving your body is very important. Okay. But you want to also avoid ab workouts when you have fibroids and cysts. Especially when you guys have the bigger ones, right? And you guys can feel them pressing on your lower abdomen. A lot of you guys can feel them pressing, right? A lot of you guys have dealing with bloating and things such as that. So you want to avoid ab workouts. It's not wait until your fibroids shrink, and you're not in pain. You don't feel that pressure anymore. And the same thing with ovarian cysts. Before you start working out, before you start doing ab workouts, we don't want to do it. It doesn't make any sense to do that. That can cause more harm than good. A lot of women have bled more during ab workouts. No, listen to your body. It's no, right? It's a no. Okay, you're going to do more harm than good, right? As you shrink your fibroids, then you can incorporate them. You can incorporate ab workouts again, okay? You can lift weights. You can, again, Pilates and yoga to me are the best when it comes to women that have womb issues, okay? Walking, things such as that. But you don't want to do things that are going to aggravate the area even more. It doesn't make any sense, right? And also avoid waist trainers. Listen, and I have a video on this, but when you have fibroids and cysts, right, it's sometimes, I get it. It can cause what they call a stomach protrusion, the bloated look, and you want to look good in a dress or you want to feel comfortable in your clothes. You're causing more harm than good, right? When we have these issues, let's be honest, let's be real. These things compress your organs, right? And when you have fibroids and cysts, our organs are already not at their healthiest, right? But we want to get them to that point, right? So compressing them is you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to actually avoid that, okay? So keep that in mind. We want to avoid that. I still don't know what's going on with YouTube. YouTube, if you're there, say something, and also like the video as well, all right? Tap on the screen, like the video. You also want to avoid high stressful situations. Stress, can I still access the fibro class? No, not the dissolve. The 5-day live course. No, it's too. Well, you know what? I might put it, okay. If you're watching this and you want the 5-day live course, that's $297 now. That's the price. $297. That's how much they paid. That's how much it was. Send me a message. Okay, it's called Dissolve Fibroids in 2025. It was a 5-day live course. If you want access to that, this is the last, of course, and pay the fee for the course. Okay, this is the last day I'm gonna put it out there though. The last day. Okay, so if you ask me tomorrow, it's no, because it came and passed. But it was so powerful. It was so good. It was so good. And again, if you have ovarian cysts, we have a 2-day workshop, 2-day live workshop this week, Wednesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, called Eliminate Ovarian Cysts Naturally. Okay. If you have PCOS, you need to be there. If you have endometriomas, the blood-filled cyst, you need to be there. If you have cysts in your breast, you need to be there, okay? Any type of cyst, you need to be there. It's going to be an amazing, amazing workshop, all right? Now, avoid high-stress situations when you have fibroids or ovarian cysts. Like I mentioned earlier, when you have these issues, your hormones are out of balance, right? But that especially, your hormones are out of balance, but one of the foundational hormones, again, is your cortisol levels. So when you're in high stressful situations, like relationships, like jobs, and I know sometimes at the moment you may not be able to get out of that situation, right? But work towards it, because when you are in a high stressful situation in your life, and your body's always in fight or flight mode, you're worsening the problem. Stress feeds fibroids. It's the worst thing for fibroids, stress. Stress feeds fibroids. So a lot of women will say they're stressed and there's nothing they can do about it. That's a lie. Now, kids can say that. Children can say that. Adults cannot say that. You have control over your present reality and what's going on in your life. Whatever is going on in your life, okay? I'm not talking about extreme outliers. But whatever is going on in your life, you've created it. You've created it. So you have to, like I said, you can't act like a powerless victim. You got to take initiative to fix things, right? We got to start, whatever is stressing you out in your life, we got to start doing some modifications, okay? So avoid high stressful situations as much as possible. Do breath work, right? Do breath work. Journal as well. Every single day, do things that are going to help you. If you live a high stressful lifestyle, do things every day that's going to help you, regulate your nervous system. That's going to help you, alleviate stress every day. Every day, okay? I know that turn off the news. Turn off the news. Like, if you one of those people, you're stressing at every new policy, every new thing they're doing, turn it off. Turn off the news, okay? A lot of you guys, that will solve the problem, because the way you guys it's ridiculous, right? That will solve the problem right there to probably most people. Turn off the news. Focus on you and what you're like and creating your life and your beautiful reality. Stop focusing on what's going on. Focus on you. And that's why they put it there, so you can't focus on yourself. You're so focused on what's going on here. Focus on you. Okay, and things that you can do to change. I promise you that will go a lot further as well. Okay, especially during your healing journey, you don't have to be focused on what's going on in this country and that country, and stop. Heal your bodies. This is one thing about women. We want to save the world sometimes, and I get it. We want to, we hear stories about what's going on in this country. We get sad, and I get it. But also, too, you healing your body is also a very powerful movement. Will also help you have a bigger capacity to be able to do more for people around you, people in the world. You can't do that when you're bleeding half to death and you have fibroids. You can't insist. You can't do. There's not much you can do. You can't even help yourself. Ain't much you can do. But when you heal your body, you heal yourself, you heal your mind, then we can do more. I'm a politician and I don't have a choice. I get it, but we gotta start putting things in place that are gonna help us regulate our nervous system. Okay, not get so emotionally attached to what new policy they're making. Because if you really are the creator of your own life, if you're like, why does what one president puts in place, why does it affect you so much? Like, stop internalizing that stuff. Like, it's personal. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. Okay, it's crazy to me. People just emotionally attached to stupid stuff. Okay. So avoid things that bring you stress. If social media is stressing you out, maybe take a break from it, okay? Or change or unfollow people that stress you out and trigger you, okay? So I bet you, a lot of you guys, you have control over your own stress. You do. You have control over it, right? A lot of times we're people pleasers. We want everybody to like us. We don't want to shake the boat, so we just take on things that we don't have to take on, but you really don't have to take them on, right? Whether it's at work, whether it's in your relationships, whether it's at your home life, whether it's in your family, right? Start setting some boundaries. Start setting some boundaries. That's how you will save you. Your boundaries are for you. That's how you're going to save you, okay? Trust me, you're correct. Yeah. So I want to say this, right? And we're going to do a part 2 to this, but I do want to say this. When you have fibroids and cysts, it's time to make some changes. You cannot go about living the same life you were living before. Your soul, your body is calling for you to step up, right? It's calling for you to merge with your higher self, not with your lower level, low frequency self that got the fibroids. That's the low version of you. That you have to say goodbye to her. You have to say goodbye to her. She's gone. And you have to start merging into the highest version of yourself, right? You got to start self-actualizing. That's what I help women do in my programs. Yes, I help them get rid of fibroids too, but guess what? A lot of women that get rid of fibroids grow them right back. But when you actually get to the root of the issue, this is why my clients have massive results and they, again, get to the point where they're fibroid free. When you actually get to the root and you're healing your body, it's deeper than healing your womb. You're healing your whole entire body. You're doing the work as well as getting rid of, the things that also the emotional, the energetic things that you've hung on to that's also caused these issues. Okay? Because it's a lot deeper than the physical things. What about the emotional trauma that you're holding on to? What about the energetic? All of these things too contribute to sickness, contribute to fibroids and cysts. Right? So there's also emotional things and things, the way we're living our life that has caused us to develop these issues, okay? It's not just physical. That's one. You gotta merge both. Okay? So I wanna say this, for those that, again, you gotta, like I said, you have to move differently. If you are serious about healing your body, healing your womb, you have to move differently. You can't do the same things you were doing before that got you the fibroids. Why would you even want to? Some people, again, they want to cling on to their old life so bad. That's why they're running around trying to find a quick fix, and it's not happening for you. It's not happening for them, right? So you got to stop doing. You got to stop. I think I'm cutting out on YouTube. You got to stop. You got to stop looking for a quick fix. You got to stop. Okay? So if YouTube doesn't replay this, we're live, I'll put it up on YouTube, the replay on YouTube. But anyway, so you guys can watch the replay if you guys want to hear the whole time. But anyway, make sure that you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Ladies that want to, make sure that you guys are always also subscribed to the email list so you'll know when I'm going live. Ladies that want to work with me, I got one more spot left in my 6-week womb healing experience. For women that want to powerfully transform the health of their womb. In case you don't know, in case you didn't see my client results, just recently in my 6-week program, right? That she's still in the program. It's her last week of the program. She had a huge 9-month sized uterus. Her before she started working with me, this was January 1st, 2025, when she took the picture. You can see it. The picture should be in my pinned post or my last post that I just posted. Her stomach is on her fibroid stomach. She had large fibroids. Is almost completely dissolved in I think it was 1 month. She took the after picture January 27th, so it wasn't even up to 1 month yet. Okay, so you can visually see her fibroids were already shrinking, and she says that it's even since the 27th. She says it's even more of a difference, right? So that's in my 6-week womb healing experience that she was in there. So if you're trying to transform the health of your womb, shrink large fibroids, get to the root of the issue, restore your hormonal health, right? Work with me for 6 weeks powerfully. Join my, hold on, make me do the puzzle thing. Sign up for the 6-week womb healing experience. Today's the last day. We have one more spot left. One more spot left, and that will close at midnight. I was supposed to close it yesterday. We've been onboarding clients this morning. I said, one more person. One more. That's it. That's it. And we're going on. Okay? So click the link in my bio, the 6-week womb healing experience. And if it aligns with you, it resonates with you, your soul is calling for you to do it. Don't ignore that. Don't ignore that. Okay? Some of you guys, your soul is calling for you to work with me. You haven't even been able to sleep well, right? Like working with me is on your mind, but you're continuously not doing it. You're putting it off. Listen, just jump into it and stop being scared about transforming your life. Okay? All right. The link is in my bio for more information on the 6-week womb healing experience. Be sure to also subscribe to my email list. Okay, so you will know what we have going on. Also, you'll learn more. You'll know when I'm going live. And that's it. You'll know when we have things available. And that's it, ladies. Again, our Eliminate Ovarian Cysts Naturally. Today workshop is this week, Wednesday, Thursday, $99, where I'm teaching you how to get rid of cysts, ovarian cysts, okay? Giving you the framework. And yeah, that's all. We'll do a part 2 to this. You guys have a nice rest of your day. Bye.